Why is Seth Simons going through and getting this stuff?
His whole thing is like every comedian is basically inherently is like an evil person, and look at how much money we give evil people. Like every single person's a white supremacist.
He's mad at Schulz.
Is this about?
He's mad at Schulz
Fauci?
about COVID.
My time. My time.
You see Seth Simons is back in the news?
No, who's he trying to take down now?
So Seth Simons has this new comedy website thing where you can look up how much money people are getting paid to do stand-up.
Okay, and he's upset.
He's like the most pocket watching guy of all time. So he's like, here's how much Sam Morril made at Buffalo University or something.
Right, and that's
then
like,
he shows
it's
the
evil
bill.
somehow.
I guess I don't really know. I think the moral transgression of the whole thing is that they make money. I guess I don't know. I thought it was the content of like their character and the things they say, but apparently it's compounded by the fact that they make a lot of money, which means it's very transparent. He's bitter and broke.
Yeah.
Here's the weirdest thing I'll say about Seth Simons. The most impressive thing to me is that in an age where you can make so much money shitting on comedy, he's made $0 doing it. Yeah. There are YouTube channels that make videos all day long about Whitney Cummings changing the color of her hair, and they make 6 figures doing this.
Right.
Seth Simons doesn't have a dime, not a nickel,
Mm-hmm.
and he's been doing this for like a decade now, wildly unsuccessful. This is the gold rush of thinking comedy is gay and sucks ass. He can't make a buck, not $1, not one. I mean, look at him. Look at him here.
Yeah.
He goes, here's how much John Mulaney made at Ball State University. Go to comedyfees.com.
And that's a weird guy to go after. You'd think he likes John Mulaney. Why would he care?
He blocked me.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Of course. He goes, here's how much Stavros Halkias made at Buffalo State.
What? How is this investigated? What does this matter?
I'm like, if he made a certain amount of money, does that mean he's racist or something?
Well, he thinks comedy is like evil and that making money off it's,
I thought he does stand up, though.
I think he sleeps standing up. But no, I don't think so. Didn't you like bird?
I thought
poetry?
he did alternative comedy in like the 2010s, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Like, didn't he do it during the Chris Gethard? By the way, 10-year anniversary of Don't Think Twice, Mike Birbiglia and Chris Gethard.
Nice.
Me and Devan's favorite film.
I've seen it many times.
Many times,
I enjoy that movie, actually.
Yeah.
I hated it when it first came out because I was like, this is gay and no one's funny. But then as time went on, I kind of realized that's the point in a way. It's actually a pretty brilliant movie about like being jealous of other people making it, and the community that you're around for a while. I actually enjoy that movie a lot. I gotta say, I think Mike Birbiglia nailed that.
I love it. I love a movie where they're spending like 3 acts trying to convince us that like Chris Gethard is like slap your knee like. Hilarious.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The movie's great because
that's why it's so
kind
funny,
of ends and everyone's like, "Hey, you're not." None of us are really that funny.
Yeah, it ends and they go, "I guess none of us are."
The most
funny,
talented
actually.
guy in the group makes it.
Is it
Keegan Michael Key,
yeah.
and then everyone turns into a little cocksucker about it, and they can't handle it, and they go, "Hey, can you get me a job? Can you try and get me a job?" And Mike Birbiglia plays like a classic loser, the type of guys that we know and knew all over comedy.
Oh yeah,
just that. You're like barely moderately amusing. And
he literally made Pocketwatching.com. It's called Comedy Fee Tracker. And it actually is the most pocket watching thing you can do.
Mm-hmm.
He has a glimpse into the bank account of every Matt Rife, Jerry Seinfeld. He's tracking to see who's making the most money.
Yeah. Well, it's very who's that guy? That puddle of mud guy.
Puddle of mud?
Anti-comedy guy, but does comedy. Bearded guy, like drinks his jizz. Mexican last name.
Gabriel Iglesias?
No.
Carlos Mencia?
No. He's not a famous guy, but he's like on Twitter.
And he drinks his own cum?
He flew out. He like hates
Jake Flores.
Yeah,
I forget he's Hispanic. Yeah.
He like flew out to LA
I actually
to do.
don't associate him with Mexican people because he's so lazy.
Right. That's a good. Wow. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
He just kind of has like a beer belly and delivers pizza and like.
Well, yeah, his whole thing is like there's like he can never make it now because he's never like his whole thing is I can't because I like. It's like embracing the fact that he sucks, but he's a failure because other people kick ass and are evil, actually. Right?
Yeah, I
it's
guess so.
It's kind of coded in the Simons guys that they're both in the same.
Like, I don't want to talk shit about Jake.
Me neither. I don't know him.
Like he's a well-connected guy. He's a good guy to know in the business. And look, if you want to blow up that relationship, go ahead.
He's pretty well connected. Listen, if you want a busboy job, we'll get you in. But I just remember I'll see his tweets pop up sometimes, and I'm like, your whole thing is like marinating and sucking ass.
Yeah.
And it's like,
well, guys like Jake have a humiliation fetish.
Yeah.
So even if he hears us talking about him and saying shitty things about him, he'll start actually touching himself and sexually gratifying himself to it.
Right.
The video of him eating a bunch of cum and like wiping it all over himself.
I never saw it.
It wasn't it's great.
Is it?
It's fantastic.
Okay. I'll check it out.
It's a must see.
Okay.
He has a humiliation fetish.
Yeah.
The fact that he did something like that, it wasn't a feminist, queer, LGBT. That's not what it's about. It's about people pointing at him and going, what a fucking loser.
Right.
That's why he keeps looking for bigger and bigger rakes to step on throughout his career. So people will keep dunking on him and shitting on him. And, you know, you just run out of rakes to step on at a certain point. That's kind of where Jake is now.
Mm-hmm.
So all he has now is like Twitter and like I mean, do people even engage with his posts anymore?
I don't know. I would see them in passing, and it just seemed like he like how certain people move to a new city to like pursue their dream. He moves to different cities to like work at a different like bar. It seems like.
I don't think a bar would even hire him anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, would you hire him?
No. I would not hire anybody that is on the internet eating their own cum.
Well,
but
it'd be funny if we clicked on Comedy Tracker and Jake Flores is at the top.
Yeah.
It's like it's $600,000.
$1,200 a month.
I also have a hard time believing this is accurate at all, that Jerry Seinfeld has only made this much money this year.
618,000? Yeah, that seems very low.
It says one documented record. So Indiana University Auditorium paid him $600,000 for one performance. So why does that matter, though? Why is Seth Simons going through and getting this stuff?
His whole thing is like every comedian is basically inherently is like an evil person, and look at how much money we give evil people. Like every single person's a white supremacist.
He's mad at Schulz about COVID.
What is this clip? Is this about?
He's mad at Schulz
Fauci?
about COVID.
I remember they were calling us racist for making the joke about where it came from. Like we got kicked out of a venue in Toronto for a joke about calling it the Wuhanic plague.
So this is what these guys are doing now because they all voted for Trump. And so they can't really talk about like groceries being like really expensive, and they can't talk about inflation. They can't talk about the war in Iran. And so now they're just like, dude, remember
7 years ago?
Remember the lockdowns?
Yeah. Well, because Fauci keeps pleading the fifth and shit, so it's like they go to the one thing that they have. By the way, Fauci was like Trump loves the vaccine.
Yeah, he championed it.
So, like, I mean...
And he took it.
Yeah.
And he said it was like the greatest success of his own presidency. Yeah, they keep
Yeah.
conveniently ignoring that.
Also, the pandemic This guy's tweet continues to believe history has vindicated him for blaming the pandemic on dirty Chinese people. That's literally what we were told initially. Left and right, everyone was like, well, there's this part of China full of really dirty people. And they eat pangolins and they eat gross, dirty things and they use oil from gutters to cook. And we all got this disease from that.
Does he actually blame it on dirty Chinese people here, though?
Venue in Toronto for a joke about calling it the Wuhanic plague.
Yeah.
And they were like, these are racist jokes. And what's so interesting about it is like, once the...
I love his pose when he, like his version of street pontification.
thing about it,
and so he's looking up and to the right and saying like, and you can tell he's just trying to remember everything that this guy, who's the guy with the curly hair that sits next to him? I forget his name.
Gagnon, I think.
Yeah. He's trying to remember what is it Mark?
Yeah, I think so.
He's trying to remember what Mark wrote for him in a Google document before the episode. So Andrew can remember the take that Mark, because Andrew has no interior monologue at all.
I've heard that Mark guy is kind of the brains of the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Andrew has never had one original thought.
Yeah.
He walks up to people, asks what they think about stuff, and then he repeats it and pretends it's his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
He's never had one original thought in his entire life.
We had some firsthand experiences with that back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Not with him in the room or anything, but like, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who's calling? Oh, it's Schulz. Does he need his marching orders?
Does he need his idea this week?
Yeah. Yeah.
once the accusation is made,
he's the kid. I mean, you can get a 4.0 you can get a 4.0 GPA in college just by looking at everybody else's homework, and you still get a 4.0, and that's what he's done his whole life. You know, it doesn't matter. You still get the diploma. You still get the perfect score. That's exactly what he's doing with everything here. I mean, it's weird. I knew people did that with stand-up. Like Chris Rock didn't write a lot of his material, and Ron White doesn't write his own material, and they just pay people, which is fine. But it's just funny in the age of podcasting to get like a rundown of like, what do I believe for the hour this week?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing.
So,
it's like,
so who for this hour for episode 588? Who do you think I should be? What do you think I should believe in?
right. Also, a guy like this, like in what world would you ever meet a guy like this and think like, oh yeah, this guy must like be political and have takes on, like, it's just funny. Like everyone has takes on everything now. Like like these guys weren't into politics until Trump came along and made it so like dumb people got into politics now and talk about this type of shit. Like the fact that I kind of hate that everyone knows who Jeffrey Epstein is.
Yeah, I know.
It sucks.
Used to just be for us.
Yeah.
I know. It sucks. I know, man.
You know what I mean?
I know. It ruins it.
Like, this is supposed to be for people that like ruin their lives, like thinking about this shit all the time.
Yeah.
But instead, it's just like on this like, you know, this knee slapper show.
I mean, the fact that like something like Epstein is now like this sort of like culture war, like clap back, haha, gotcha type of ammunition means that no one actually cares about children being like raped or abused or killed, or women being raped or abused or killed. It's just ammunition for me to go see other side bad.
Mm-hmm.
No one actually cares. It's political dunking points.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the fact that it's wielded the way it is by, like I remember Blue Sky, like Roxanne Gay and people were like that. Once the Epstein stuff started being used against Trump way later, they're like, all right. Roxanne was like, now the Epstein document, now I'm kind of interested.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it was being shown that Trump was instigating it. Before it was like, you know, Bill Clinton, Bill Gates, they had no interest in it. Which means ethically they do not give a shit.
No, not at all.
Roxanne Gay and Blue Sky, they do not means absolutely nothing to them.
It's used
Johnny
in like
Gosh,
the same as like it's
doesn't
all
care.
put it in it's in a like a legacy argument that would happen on ESPN about like Jordan or LeBron.
Yeah.
It's like a
It's Epstein is here and up here
it's just a
is-
finals loss, and the Jordan fans are like,
Yeah.
look, did another finals loss. Let's add it to the list. That helps.
It's like pardon the interruption.
Yeah.
It's Epstein's down here, and they have to keep moving on.
Yeah, there's a ticker. Anyway, Perez Hilton recently sliced his.
You just keep moving
Yeah.
on. You just keep going.
Yeah.
Let's see what he brilliantly has. And thank God Schulz is like, talking about COVID.
That exists. And then the science
Great audio.
is, I guess, corrected or changed.
It's great. They're recording inside of like a popcorn machine at the movie theater. It's excellent stuff.
The science is, I guess, corrected or changed.
Because I always say podcasting hasn't, they don't, like radio and stuff. Why use like a microphone when you could use a lav,
Well, because they need to use their hands because they're from New York, baby. We talk with our fucking hands.
because I went to Foot Locker University where we we can't really express ourselves, but if we use like a hand movement,
He has to rap his points.
Then
it's rubbing against the pillow. It's rubbing against the pillow that is pressed into
That is
his
pressed
body.
in his body.
the science is, I guess, corrected or changed or whatever. But that never goes away.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like that is there in perpetuity, or people forget, or these things, whatever. It doesn't matter. But like, there's no like correction. There's no people going, "Hey, listen, I really thought it was respectful what Stephen A. Smith is. He apologized. Like, I thought that was honorable."
Yeah.
Like, think about the amount of people that said shit.
Mark Gagnon is like, "Yep, you're doing good. Go on to bullet point 2.
Right. Yeah,
Keep moving on down the Google document in your head I made for you before the show."
It looks like the CEO of Foot Locker listening to an employee.
Yeah.
Like, think about the amount of people that said shit.
It is the boss who doesn't know how to download a PDF that you sent them, and
Yeah.
you're having to sit there and listen to them tell you how the business works, and they can't open something in their email.
Said shit about Rogan. Like, the amount of people who have been like virtue signaling off Rogan. You're out here saying,
Mark is there to guide him to the next bullet point he wrote for Schulz. to
Yeah.
make.
this guy knows nothing about science, and he's just having conversations with people. And how dare him push these narratives and push these? Like, there are people whose like whole identity about Rogan is based on, or whole perspective on Rogan is based on his conversations about COVID. Like saying that he doesn't know what he's talking about, and he's having these dangerous conversations. He's pushing this dangerous stuff. Now it looks like it wasn't that dangerous.
Hold on, Devan.
All right, that's true to an extent, but there's also 800 more things that he kept doing.
Wait, what year is it?
2026.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah.
Weird. I gotta say, in this kind of conversation specifically, I'm missing Akash.
Me too.
I'm missing our boy.
Me too.
Where is he right now? Where is he? What after hours bar is he at with Jasmine? What locked door is he on the other side of? Can you imagine?
Oh man, he's buying a new cuck chair at Ashley.
He's going to Sharper Image to get a.
It hurts your back sitting in the cuck chair too long. He's trying to get a massage cuck chair.
He's like in a pregnancy chair.
Yeah.
For his back, for his lower thoracic.
But he was pushing.
It doesn't feel the same without Akash there though, because
not enough howling.
and you can tell it's hurting Schulz a little bit because he needs at least 3 yes men in every room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or he doesn't really seem that brilliant anymore. Now it feels like the 3 kids on the couch talking about like Minecraft or whatever. You know that meme where they're all sitting around touching their fingers together?
Yeah.
Feels sad. It feels like a couple 13-year-olds have a show.
It is.
No
It's hard to
correction on
watch.
that.
Yeah.
Isn't that a little wild?
Yeah, it happens all the time. I mean, like even like Iraq wartime, there was a bunch of people that spoke out and they got their whole careers like finished because they were like, yeah, I think this is Iraq war.
So Mark knew that Schulz was going to skip over that bullet point, so now he's doing that so Schulz can piggyback off.
Thing is fucked up. And then their fans turned on them, like the president, like it was just insane. And then years later, we're like, hey, the Iraq war thing didn't really work out, and everyone's like,
Yeah.
sorry.
It's to me, it's so,
And so all the damage is done.
Yeah, it's not about being right, it's about being right at the right time.
This show is like it's like NPR for people that eat seafood at Dave and Buster's.
What's that place? The Yard House?
Yard House.
People that go to Yard House for an anniversary.
It's NPR for people having their anniversary at Yard House. Yeah. Yeah.
People that have to park under a bank and walk out and down the street to go to get wings and beer.
Yep.
Are listening to this in their car.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just tough.
It's rough.
This is a rough one. It's tough. They need to beg Akash back. They need the little beta Indian in the corner. It's not the same.
It isn't
It's
the
not
same.
the same. It feels like watching Seinfeld, but there's no, like, one of the members is missing.
Yeah, it's not as fun.
It's sad.
It's not as fun.
My chain. My chain. My chain. My chain. Don't you like my chain?